How does FATCA affect renouncing your US citizenship? Imagine living abroad and feeling overwhelmed by the constant need to report your financial accounts to the United States government. That's what FATCA has done since it was enacted in 2010. The Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act requires foreign banks to identify and report accounts held by U.S. citizens to the Internal Revenue Service. This law has made it harder for Americans living outside the country to keep their financial privacy. If you are thinking about renouncing your U.S. citizenship, FATCA plays a big role in that decision. When you decide to give up your citizenship, you also face ongoing tax and reporting obligations. FATCA makes it difficult to keep foreign bank accounts without revealing your U.S. status. Many find the paperwork and privacy concerns too burdensome and consider renouncing as a way to stop these requirements. The process of renouncing involves several steps. First, you must appear in person at a U.S. embassy or consulate in the country where you live. You will take an oath of renunciation and pay a fee of $2,000 to $150. Once approved, you receive a certificate of loss of nationality, which officially ends your U.S. citizenship. Before and after renouncing, you need to certify that you have met all U.S. tax obligations for the past 5 years. This is done by filing IRS Form 8854, which confirms you have filed all required tax returns and paid any taxes owed. If you do not meet certain criteria, you might be considered a covered expatriate. This status can trigger an exit tax, which treats your worldwide assets as if they were sold the day before you renounced. This could mean paying capital gains taxes on your assets. Even after you give up your citizenship, you still have to file a final tax return and report certain assets like retirement accounts or deferred compensation. FATCA's rules make it more complicated for U.S. citizens abroad to manage their finances without revealing their citizenship status. For Black immigrants and others, renouncing can seem like a way to regain financial privacy and reduce the U.S. tax reporting burden. However, it is a serious decision. Renouncing means losing the right to live and work freely in the United States. It can also affect family connections and personal identity. For many Black immigrants, this choice involves balancing the importance of cultural heritage with the desire for financial independence from U.S. tax laws. In the end, FATCA has made the process of maintaining U.S. citizenship more complicated for those living abroad. For some, renouncing offers relief from the ongoing reporting requirements and the privacy concerns. But it also involves legal steps, potential taxes, and a permanent change in their relationship with the United States.